Hey, Shalom Israel. Yahba Shem Shah Baraka Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Lathan Ba Shem Shah to the sisters. I'm Priest Officer Karan Yal of the Isupk. And this is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class on the Sacramento Israelites page. So tonight we're gonna get into no cowards. You understand? That's our slogan here in the Isupk. You understand? And every brother, every general, captain, officer, trooper, and sister, we embody the spirit of not being a coward. You understand? Like, of course, everybody see what's going on in the media right now with this sister Kiki Palmer and the BS and the nonsense. You understand? That's going on with that situation as far as our sisters praising this type of behavior. You understand? And I don't know if the man that she's with is a brother or not. You understand? But that is very cowardice of a man. You understand? To let his woman come outside, you understand, in that type of attire. As a matter of fact, let me get a scripture real quick. Proverbs, Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women. You understand? Like the Lord don't want us to be suckers, first of all, at all. You understand? But to add on to that, the Lord not wanting us to be cowards or suckers. You understand? We're gonna get the definition of coward in a second. The Lord don't want you to cower down to your woman at all. You understand? Nor to any man. You understand? I'm gonna read that again. Salakia. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto a woman, unto women. Salakia. You understand? What is a man's strength given unto a woman? A man's strength is his ability to lead. You understand? The water for tapping in. A man's strength is his ability to lead. You understand? Him being in full righteous masculinity and making sure that everything is ran according to what the Lord wants. You understand? When you give your strength unto a woman, you will let your woman come outside in the most whorish attire, you understand, that she can put her body into. You understand? When you give your woman the ability to lead, your children become destroyed. You understand? Your children celebrate Christmas. Your children worship birthdays. You understand? And that's what's going on in the black community. And not only do your children celebrate and partake in things that the Lord is totally against as far as what America deems is okay, but let's keep it real in the Black, Latino, and Native American Indian community. You understand? The oppressor, you understand, the Caucasian man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, he has put the women over the men. You understand? And in turn, what happens? Our men fall victim to drugs. You understand? We fall victim to crime, gang violence. You understand? We fall victim to not being able to raise our children because America has taught our women how to be evil monsters and dragons toward their husbands, to where the man leaves. And that's in the Bible. You understand? Matter of fact, so let me get that. Or the Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Because I don't know if y'all understand this out there, Israel. These are curses that we are up against. You understand? For not following the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave to the children of Israel. You understand? By being cowards, you understand, and basically going along to get along. You understand? Allowing your oppressor to rule over you in this empire, and you following the same exact rules that the Lord told you not to follow, because your oppressor has bestowed these rules on you because he has a strong hold over your mental. You understand? Salakia. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28 and verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. You understand? That's Kiki Palmer in a nutshell. You understand? Her eye is evil towards the husband of her bosom. She look at him like, nigga, you ain't finna tell me shit. Excuse my French. You can't tell me what to do. You understand? And they perpetuated this throughout the Black Empire. You understand? I mean, Slocky, not the Black Empire, throughout the Black community, with setting certain sisters up over the Black community that have influence on younger sisters. You understand? You got songs like "I Am Every Woman" from Whitney Houston. When you look at the Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown story, I remember when the movie came out. Now I got cousins and aunties that loved Whitney Houston. Like Whitney Houston could do no wrong in their eyes. You understand? Man, one of my female cousins, she seen that movie, and I heard her talking to one of my other female cousins about the movie, and she said, I did not know that Whitney Houston was the devil. I said, God damn. And this was before I was in the truth. You understand? If our sisters are given and I don't want to keep going in on the sisters because that's not the topic of today, but it pertains to this topic in this. Black, Latino, and Native American men, we have to stand up and not be cowards and put our foots down in order to rule over our households in righteousness. Because if not, if we keep letting these misguided sisters keep ruling over our households, then what you gonna have? You're gonna have a bunch of young brothers hanging on the corner, you understand, selling drugs, scamming people, killing people. You're going to have the ghetto. You understand? You're gonna have the reservation where brothers and sisters is getting drunk out of their goddamn minds. You understand? And men need to put back on that armor, you understand, and get into this ISUBK and learn how to not be a coward. Big shout out to Commander General Yohana for never dropping his sword. You understand? For raising brothers up from the dirt, from the dust. You understand? And didn't understand what our purpose in life was before we actually came into the truth. And now when you come into the truth and you hear these scriptures break down so beautifully about how you're supposed to be the leader in your community, it turns niggas from being into drug dealers, gang members, to be actually being real priests and prophets of the Lord that God has respect unto. You understand? That guides brothers in the way of fixing the Black community versus just some brother that's out there misguided, lost, and not wanting to hear the actual truth about reality. His woman is going to run over him, destroy that household, and the cycle is going to keep going. You understand? So I'm gonna read that again. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. You understand? Our sisters used to be delicate and tender. You understand? Our sisters used to dress so modestly. Now, of course, here in the ISUBK, we get a glimpse of biblical times, you understand, even in hell. Because, like I said, the Lord has blessed Commander General Yohana, you understand, with this truth. And Commander General Yohana having the courage and not being a coward, he never dropped his sword, taught what the men above him taught him. And now you see the fruits of his labor, and you see brothers and sisters all on Facebook, you understand, showing the righteousness of a two-parent household, showing the righteousness of a two-parent household being ran by a brother that actually cares about keeping the laws of God and living as a righteous man versus living on the left-hand side and doing whatever the hell Esau told us was cool in his empire. You understand? Salaki, reading on. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom and toward her son and toward her daughter. And that's this sister Kishki Palmer. You understand? She don't give a damn about what her husband feels. She don't give a damn about the shame that she brought to this brother's life by wearing that skimpy outfit and going out there and grinding all up on that goddamn sodomite Usher. You understand? Who man, the general broke it down so heavy. You understand? Big shout out to Commander General Yohana once again and General Muhammad. You understand? That broke it down so heavy on how vile and disgusting this evil bastard Usher is. First of all, he's a sodomite. Second of all, he's been I don't know if he got sued or the lawsuit went through, but he got sued for giving another sodomite a venereal disease. You understand? Evil, wicked as hell. You understand? But a sister like this, she is evil towards the husband of her bosom. You understand? In committing these acts and disrespecting his brother and embarrassing his brother nationally. On top of that, Her children are eventually going to see this, and she don't give a damn about what her children are going to think, or the ridicule that they're going to have to deal with, or the backlash and the embarrassment that these kids is going to have to deal with when they come of age, and people still looking at these pictures of their mama half naked on the internet years later. You understand? And it's evil as hell. Matter of fact, Shalakia, before I get off of Kiki Palmer, let me go to Isaiah 3:16. See, this Bible is so beautiful in this, right? What's wrong with the black community is all throughout these scriptures. This is not a book about some righteous niggas that always got it right. No, this book ain't about that. This book is about the trials and tribulation of the nation of Israel. You understand? The crimes that we committed against our brothers and sisters, the crimes that we committed against our God. You got murder in here, you got rape, you got robbery, you got theft. And I'm not saying that all other nations did this. I'm saying that the children of Israel participated in these filthy, wicked acts too. But the beautiful part about this book having all of this this truth in it about what happened with the children of Israel and our actions in the past, the beautiful part about that is you can actually see the solution because you've seen the problem in this book. You understand? Now, the scriptures say the wages of sin is death. We sin against the Lord, we die. Period, point blank. Like the Lord is not a father that you could just walk up to the pearly gates and go give him a hug and a kiss and say, I love you, Dad. No. And he's not going to come down here and give you a hug and do the same. What he's going to do is he's going to bless you, you understand, if you do what he says. If you follow his ways, like the book of Baruch said, look, this is the law that endure forever. I'm paraphrasing. Those that keep it shall come to life. Those that don't keep it, paraphrasing again, you should die. You understand? And that's how the Lord get down. You understand? Y'all Shamal Thaba Shim Awashai. The Water Princess. Appreciate you for tapping in. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth neck and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. You understand? This was the character of our sisters in the Bible. Let's break this down thoroughly. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. You know what that word haughty means? Matter of fact, Salakia. Let's get the official, you understand? Let's get the official Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition for haughty. Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition for haughty. Haughty, blatantly and disdainfully proud. You know, like that's our sisters, unfortunately, in this empire. But it didn't just start here. This was going on during the times when Isaiah was walking on planet Earth. You understand? Our sisters were blatantly and disdainfully proud. That's a sister that walks around and feels nobody should correct her for the wicked actions that she does. When you hear a sister say, ain't no nigga finna tell me shit, excuse my French, or he don't run me, or girl, he don't need to be ruling over you. That's haughty behavior. That's a sister who is disdainfully and blatantly proud. She got so much pride. Who the fuck are you to think that you are going to check me? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. And unfortunately, that's our mothers. That's our sisters. They think nothing is wrong with their actions. You understand? And it's the same thing for brothers too. You understand? But we gonna get into the brothers in a second. But I'm making a point here because the situation with the sister Kiki Palmer is saddening. You understand? And it's terrible because you don't get this type of behavior from other cultures. Not that I give a damn about anybody else's culture, but I care about my sisters enough to feel sorry for sisters that actually parade themselves in a sexual manner and think that this is how black women are supposed to get dignity. You understand? It's sad, it's evil, and our sisters are the greatest sisters. I'm it's our sisters are the greatest women on planet Earth, and our sisters should not have to stoop to the level of a harlot or a whore in order to get some type of recognition, respect, or attention. You understand? It says, and walk with stretched forth necks and wonton eyes. That stretched forth necks, that's the snapping of the neck. You know how I can't do it. I'm not a sister, but sisters know what I'm talking about. You understand? A sister that's just so proud and arrogant and just walk with her head high up in the air like can't nobody tell her shit. You understand? And wonton eyes. You understand? Let's look at that word wonton. Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition for a wonton. Elena, what's the problem? Playfully mean or cruel, mischievous, hard to control, undisciplined, unruly. This is the characteristic of our sisters in this empire because our sisters have been taught this is how black women should be. You know what this definition reminds me of? This is the definition of a so-called strong black woman. When somebody says a strong black woman, this strong black woman that they talking about, they're not talking about a sister who keeps her integrity through adversity. No, that's not what the hell they talking about. A strong black woman is a mean and cruel black woman that basically is gonna get at any man, whether it's her own goddamn father, her brother, you understand, her own husband. They gonna get at any man like, nigga, it's my way or the highway. Big mama is the backbone of the family. Meanwhile, Big mama the backbone of the family because your grandpa got the hell away from her crazy ass because she wild. She's unruly. You understand? Undisciplined, hard to control. Like, you got to understand, right? There's a position for everyone on planet Earth. You understand? Even within the nation. You understand? A sister is not supposed to rule over people. You understand? Sister's supposed to rule over them children. Men are supposed to rule over the nation. You understand? Because we have a natural ability to discipline children and keep the nation in check because the Lord bestowed masculinity on us. That's not supposed to be for a woman. You understand? A woman shouldn't have to carry the burden of disciplining a nation of people. Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Princess Tawada. I appreciate it, beautiful. You understand? A woman shouldn't have to have she shouldn't have to deal with the what was the word I'm looking for? She shouldn't have to deal with the burden of having to keep people in line and keep people in check. You understand? Or to be a protector. You understand? Unless it's for the kids. But a woman should not have to protect a goddamn family or a household. That's the burden of a man. You understand? Exodus 15:3 says the Lord is a man of war. You understand? Another Bible verse. The Lord said, the pastor of my flock are men. You understand? This is not like going to war should never be for a woman because the Lord don't allow women to go to war. It's not their place in life. Women are nurturers. You understand? They're supposed to tend to the children. You understand? You know, use their skills in a womanly fashion and stay in a woman's place. But now in this empire, this shit is all twisted and ass backwards. You understand? Excuse my French. Walking and mincing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. This is talking about still working. This is talking about sisters running around and being busybodies and all in each other's business, and gossiping and all of this type of stuff, walking and missing, making a tingling with her feet. She all in these people business, all in them people business. This is not the way that our sisters are supposed to be. You understand? Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. You understand? And this is a curse. It's a curse for our sisters not to be able to grow that long, flowing, beautiful hair. You understand? That the Lord has blessed them with. You understand? And this is not every single woman of every single tribe. You understand? But it is known, you understand, a lot of the hair growth problems that's in the Black community. And the reason why is because the Lord has cursed our women, you understand, with hair growth because of the haughtiness. You understand? The gossiping, you understand, being unruly, being unable to tame, you understand, being unable to correct, you understand. And the Lord is cursing our sisters in this. If you want to act like a man, if you want to bestow masculinity, then I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for, and I'm going to make you look like a goddamn man. You understand? That's how the Lord get out. You understand? Salakia. And the Lord will discover their secret parts. And the Lord will discover their secret parts. Our sisters are walking around with wigs on because it's a problem to grow the hair because the Lord has cursed you. You understand? Not all sisters, of course. You understand? He's discovered your secret parts. What is that? You walking around just like Keke Palmer, see-through dresses, ass naked. You understand? And everybody is looking at you like you a sight to behold. You are a spectacle in this empire. You understand? You don't see no goddamn Caucasian women walking around like that as a whole. You understand? You damn sure ain't finna see no East Indians or no Arab women doing that, especially not in their damn country. They'll kill that woman. You understand? They might pick up a goddamn Bible in Dubai or Saudi Arabia somewhere and find the goddamn law to stone a woman and be like, yeah, the prophet Jesus Christ said stone you and throw hella rocks at her until she die if they do this type of shit. You understand? But it's cool for our women to do it. You know why? Because they brainwashed you into believing that this shit is cool because they hate the Lord's chosen people, and they know if they keep getting you to sin against your God is never going to fight for you, and you always gonna be their goddamn slave. You understand? Salakia. I'm gonna drop that. Let me get on the topic of not being a coward. You understand? Let me see. Get Proverbs 28:1. Alina, come here. Come here. You in the bathroom? Huh? I'm in the bathroom. You about to be a minute? No. Can you hurry up, please? I need you to do me a favor. I need some water. The book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. You understand? Like, we get this all the time in battles on the corner against Christians. You understand? If a fake Israelite with some fringes walk up on his shirt, walk up on us with the fringes on his shirt, you understand? And we get into a debate and they run off. They flee. Ain't nobody chasing you, nigga. But you gotta run. You understand? Because you wicked. You want to come up against the UPK, not to prove us wrong. You just hate how much of us not being cowards. You understand? You hate us not being cowards, and you envy the fact that you don't have enough courage to actually humble yourself and come into the UPK and taught the proper way to be a priest and prophet of the Lord. You want to cut corners and go join these fake groups like the Sakari, where these niggas tell you, oh, it's okay to sleep with a goddamn heathen woman. You understand? Oh, because it's not in the law. Use a goddamn law. You understand? These LGBT fruity color purple wearing niggas in the IUIC. You understand? These niggas is telling they congregation, you understand, that is they not feeding the goddamn homeless when Christ fed the goddamn homeless. You understand? On many occasions. But these wicked niggas won't feed the homeless. You know why? Because they cowards. You can't be a man of God and be a goddamn coward at the same time. You understand? Salakia. But the righteous are bold as a lion. And this is what you're going to find in the UPK. You're going to find niggas that stand on the word of God. That don't give a damn about what you think about us. You understand? And then let's talk about these purple homosexuals for a hot second. You understand? First of all, you see these niggas on these corners, right? Now, purple is next to pink, of course, is one of the gayest colors that you could see a man in. You understand? On top of that, like I had a somewhat of a battle with some fake Israelite, you understand, that came up against a post about us, you know, feeding the homeless and doing what Christ told us to do. You understand? And of course, we learned everything about these scriptures from Commander General Yana because he's not a coward. You understand? Now this bastard gonna get on my post and basically, you know, try to ridicule us for going to go feed the same people that the Christian church won't feed. You understand? I ain't gonna get into the whole battle that I had. The water, I appreciate it. I ain't gonna get into the whole battle that I had with him, but right, he had an issue with me saying something about these niggas wearing fruity colors. Now I didn't name these homosexuals by name, you understand? But he knew I was talking. He knew who I was talking about. And if you ask me, I believe he's in their congregation or in a church, because that's what the hell it is a goddamn Christian church. I believe that he was in a Christian church. You understand? In their Christian church, their Christian church organization, because he automatically defended the IUIC. So I'm like, man, you must be in there. He like, man, I love them brothers in the IUIC. I'm like, okay, I understand that. Woo woo. So he tried to basically tell me the reason why they wear purple is because that's what Christ had on when he died. First of all, Christ didn't put on that goddamn purple garment. You understand? They put the purple garment on Christ to ridicule him and make a mockery of Christ. You understand? Oh, this is your royal king. Let's put this purple garment on this nigga in a crown of thorns. You understand? Now, I'm saying all of that to say this, right? Of course, it's not a sin to wear purple. You understand, right? Why would an organization choose a color that Christ was ridiculed in on his way to be put to death? I don't understand that. Well, not Slaki, I do understand it. The reason why is because you niggas hate Christ. Y'all choose wearing purple, you might as well put a goddamn cross on your neck. If that's the reason why y'all wear purple, you understand? You might as well put a goddamn cross on your neck. You understand? Or wear chains with nooses on it. You understand? Because you niggas hate black people. You understand? Another thing about these homosexuals, right? Let's talk about the attire that y'all choose to dress in. Now, of course, it's no sin to wear purple, but I'm gonna get off the color purple. Where you niggas headpieces at? You understand? Even the slaves here in America wore headpieces when they read the Bible because this is in the scriptures. Mitres, war scarves, you understand? Headbands, all of this type of stuff. You understand? They took they like Nasty Nate. This nigga then left the truth, started some fake Israelite groups. He threw away the proper attire of a man of God, which is fringes on a garment, not on a goddamn t-shirt. You understand? They don't allow their members to wear headpieces, right? And I'm gearing up. I'm saying this all for a reason. They don't allow their members to wear headpieces. You understand? They took the shield out. They don't rock the shield. You understand? They don't call Christ by his biblical Hebrew name. You understand? They get lineups. They don't feed the homeless. You niggas wear fringes on t-shirts. And I came up to like not just me, but everybody here in the UPK. It's only one reason why they went so much against the grain as far as the protocols in the UPK, and it's because you niggas is cowards. You're scared to be militant on the corner how the Lord told you, because you don't want to offend your oppressor. You don't want to offend the police force or the FBI agents, you understand, that's over y'all, because all you niggas is the police anyway, because you niggas is cowards. You understand? You don't give back to the black community because you want to appease your slave master secretly, because you're a coward. You got a nigga that will stand up on a corner and tell black people a 16-year-old boy that got killed by a goddamn Caucasian man who was not the police. I don't even think the nigga was neighborhood watch. This is a 16-year-old boy that went to go get him some goddamn Skittles in Arizona, and he got murdered unjustly. This goddamn cracker then sold that gun for about $1 million. And here you got some big-headed Negro in a purple garment saying this young brother died because he was rebellious. You niggas is cowards. You niggas is wicked. You ought to be a goddamn shame to yourself. This is a little boy. You understand? We like you'll be equally out of pocket if it was a grown man that you said this about. And then, oh man, big shout out to Captain the 10,000 Azanian up there in upstate New York, Syracuse. You understand? Buffalo area and all of that type of stuff. You understand? Captain Azania is so much of a great example on how to be a real black man. After you goddamn homosexuals went up there and basically ridiculed these people, you understand, for mourning over their relatives after they got murdered in a grocery store by some young white supremacists who wrote all type of racial slurs and obscenities on the gun that he used to murder those people in Buffalo, New York. Y'all went up there and ridiculed those people and told them the reason why their loved ones got killed is because they do not follow the law, statutes, and commandments of God, when that's not the time nor place to say that to people who's grieving over their loved ones being killed by a goddamn racist lunatic. You're supposed to come out there and comfort those people like Captain Azanian did. You're supposed to go up there and feed those people like Captain Azanian did. You're supposed to go up there and show those people that there are black men that actually give a damn about what's being happening to us in this empire. But instead, you wicked ass niggas went up there and ridiculed these poor grieving black people and told them basically it's you niggas' fault that y'all people are getting slaughtered by these racist white citizens. You niggas ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And the reason why is because you niggas is cowards. You understand? As well as the rest of you fake Israelite groups. I ain't just talking about IUIC. You Sakari niggas is cowards too. You understand? HOI, you niggas is cowards too. All you niggas is cowards. You understand? We hear the stories. Niggas is charging other brothers to break down scriptures to them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Commander General Yohana would never charge a brother to break down a goddamn scripture. We don't pay to come into these classes and learn these damn Bible verses. What part of the game is that? You niggas is weird. Salakia. Let me get 2 Timothy 1:7. And of course, like brothers get so passionate and riled up and downright angry because, like, my nigga, we've given our life to serve the Lord. We've given our life, like a lot of brothers come in the UPK and they come from a certain type of lifestyle and background to where they had everything at their disposal. They fulfilled all of the type of lust that they wanted to do in the world. You understand? Did whatever the hell they wanted to whenever they wanted to. But understanding how Commanding General Yohana has instilled into other brothers that you should not be selfish, that you should leave your own lust in order to save your nation and people. This is why you got brothers like me that come into the school and look at the rest of you fake Israelite groups like, man, you niggas is weird. You say you in the truth, but your actions prove that you're in the world. You understand? Salakia, what I want. 2 Timothy 1:7. Excuse me, Salakia. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 7. For God have not given us the spirit of fear. You understand? The Lord ain't gave us the spirit of fear. And that's how you know you fruity color wearing Israelite niggas. The Lord ain't with you because you niggas is scared. You understand? You scared to stand on this Bible 100%. You scared to stand with the Brotherhood. Like if you, I'm just gonna come out and say it like this. If you in any fake Israelite group and you wear fringes on your goddamn t-shirt and you understand or call your group a faction of a One West Israelite group, nigga, you scared. You are a coward. Why in the hell would you go to an Israelite group that you know is a break off of the ISUBK? All you niggas is break offs of ISUBK. Y'all try to bring so much slander and lies on Commander General Yohana's name when the Lord proves it day in and day out that it ain't no flaws in Commander General Yohana in his pedigree. He always stood on his business, and 30 goddamn years later, he's still standing on this business. You understand? But meanwhile, the rest of you niggas, y'all got the spirit of fear because the Lord is not with you. I could never join an Israelite group that don't call themselves the home of the truth, or don't have the reputation of being the original Israelite organization. You don't have no other schools before us. Anybody else that was calling themselves an Israelite before 1969, they was following up under Jewish people. They got a big old church, a big old black Jewish church in Chicago, and I believe it's still standing right now. But it's not of the Lord. It's of Amalek. It's of Esau. It's of those people. It ain't from the Lord. You understand? They took the customs of these fake Jews, these Caucasian Jews, these Khazarians, these people from Poland, these Russians. You understand? The Yiddish speaking dude with the little hat on his head. They took all of that from them and basically said, oh yeah, we the people too. And they get down like Jewish people. You understand? Little hats on their head, the little prayer robe on your back. All of that shows that you have fear in you because the Lord is not with you. I'm gonna read that again. 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. The Lord gave us the spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind. When you hear a nigga like me talking, this is the spirit of power. This is the spirit of love. This is a Tuesday Brotherhood class. Am I right or wrong? You understand? You got to love your people in order to correct your people. You understand? And this is having a sound mind. You see a lot of these so-called conscious people. Oh, I'm a god. I'm a goddess. And you ain't no goddamn god or no goddess. Nigga, you on drugs. Nigga, you can't put the weed down. I had a nigga that's a Muslim tell me he a king. I said, nigga, where your kingdom at? Where's the army that you have? Who do you direct? Where's your castle? You ain't got no armed guards walking around. Nigga, that's how kings live. Nigga, you ain't no goddamn king. Man, look, niggas, it's so ridiculous on how destroyed our people is. But the the most effed up part about it is we don't see how destroyed we are. Like, of course, when I first heard about the Isupk, I didn't first jump head first into it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You understand? Of course, I had fear of, damn, how is everybody going to look at me? Damn, I gotta give up this. I gotta give up that. It was fear. But eventually I came to reality, like, look, man, the Lord ain't dealing with niggas. And this is why we push come into class so much. You're never going to change if you don't come into class. Like we hear brothers and sisters say all the time, yeah, I got to clean myself up, then I'm gonna come holler at you. Well, you'll never come here. You're never going to clean yourself up enough to feel like you can be accepted in the Isupk. You have to come to General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class. He has to instill into you that you're a piece of shit so many times, and how much that you're a horrible parent, and how much you're a drug addict, and how much the Lord hates the actions and the sinner, in order for you to actually come into the school and want to get your life right. He got to tell you that you are a fucking coward, week in, week out, on Monday and Thursday. You have to get this. You have to be told how bad of a person that you are in order for you to change. Nobody's going to sit up there and say, I'm a terrible person, I need to change. No. A nigga that used to be a terrible person, that knows exactly what you're doing because he used to do it, he has to tell you that you're a horrible person. He has to tell you that you need to change your effing lifestyle before the Lord kills you over and over and over again. And if the Lord have mercy on you, you're going to get it, and you're going to come into these classes. You're going to get in all black. You're going to be a sister and check in for 90 days. You're going to get your name. If you're a brother, you're going to get your name and come in through the ranks. You're going to understand what it means to not be a coward. You're like, I don't think y'all understand how hard this job is. You got family members that you grew up with your whole goddamn life, and they did Christ like this. That's like, Christ, Yahushua, we know this nigga mama and his daddy. Man, what the hell is this nonsense he got going on? And Christ rejected his own mama. Yeah, hey, bro, your mama looking for you. Christ like, look, bro, whoever do the will of the Lord, nigga, that's my mother. That's my brother. You understand? But it takes courage, you understand, to be able to walk around with these funny looking headpieces, to walk around with a damn war scarf on. Like, I had a nigga in my family tell me, nigga seen me with a Mitri on during the camp speaking. Like, bro, y'all niggas crazy, bro. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Y'all standing on top of a podium, yelling at the top of y'all damn lungs with turbans on, saying that white people the devil. Yeah, bro, I can't do that shit. I'm cool, bro. Y'all niggas wild. Because this is the courage that the Lord has instilled in the men that he's with. I'm gonna read that again. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. You looking at a nigga who used to smoke weed, alcoholic, ecstasy pills, all type of stuff. You understand? I ain't gonna get too graphic into it, but if you know Oakland, California, and you know me being 30 plus years old, you know the culture of Oakland during the early 2000s. You understand? During the 2010s. You know the culture of Oakland. It's not a good place to be, especially if you are a part of the streets of Oakland. It's not a good place to be. You understand? But I didn't see that back then. I thought there was nothing wrong with riding around with a gun, trying to sell some dope. You understand? Deal with every nasty broad that I thought was cool. I thought nothing was wrong with it. I thought it was nothing wrong, you understand, to get into an altercation with a brother and pull out a pistol and try to do some harm to him. I thought it was nothing wrong with that. But what did I do? By the grace and mercy of the Lord, Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua, I started attending these UPK classes. And brothers like Commander General Yohanan. You understand? Brothers like General Mahani. You understand? General Mayak. You understand? All the generals. Haas. Kwabala Maf. You understand? Katham Gabor. General Anya Shawamor. You understand? The captains. Mashak. Man, big shout out to Captain 13,000 Mashak. Captain Mashak did a number on my spirit on me watching his camp speakings. You understand? Captain Gador, Captain Kwamwal, you understand? Officer 5,000 Karaka up here. Like, I watched these brothers so goddamn much. Captain Kahuntam Yai, you understand? Captain Azania, I can go, the list goes on and on. You understand? Captain Yakazak, it goes on and on. You understand? But all of these brothers attending their classes, watching their camp speakings, seeing how the Lord has blessed these brothers with the spirit of power, with the spirit of love for the nation of Israel, and a sound mind. These brothers knew what they was talking about. These brothers understood these scriptures. And furthermore, these brothers understood the problem with Black, Latino, and Native American men, and understanding that we have a fear of change. We have a fear of changing for the better. You understand? And Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua, the Lord, being with the men in the Isupk, instead of having the spirit of fear, you can be trained to have the spirit of a mighty warrior that will live and die for your people. You understand? Salakia. Go to Isaiah 58:1. The book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. This is an excellent precept for going to camp. You understand? Now, of course, we're not going to do what these purple homosexuals did. You understand? Come out and be like, your family got killed because you don't keep the laws. Now, we're not going to do that. The scripture says a time and place for everything. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? And that time that these goddamn purple sodomites went out there and ridiculed these black people that was mourning the loss of their loved ones, that was a time for love. That wasn't a time to hate your people. You understand? Because that's all you did. You didn't go out there and show them love by telling them your people got killed because they don't follow the laws of God. Nah, that ain't what you did. These people are in mourning. You're supposed to go out there and comfort them. Man, brother, we stand with you. You understand? Go out there and hug some people. You understand? Bring some food to the people that's grieving. You understand? Tell them, you understand, and assure them that what happened to their loved ones, like there will be justice, thus saith the Lord. Not telling them that they deserve to have their people killed. You niggas is wild, bruh. You niggas is crazy. Salakia. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. That takes courage. That takes not being a coward. You understand? But it's a difference in showing somebody what they did wrong and blaming them for their own demise. It's a goddamn difference. Black people are not to blame, you understand, for what happens to us here in America. We have been brainwashed by our enemy who wants to see us defeated. This is why everything that we do, this is learned behavior. This is what we learn from our oppressor. We've been in this country for 400 plus years. We ain't know who we was. They beat our history out of us. They don't give you your history in school. They tell you your history started from slavery. They basically tell you that they got you from Africa to civilize you and tame you and make you a civilized people. Like they paint the picture like they saved niggas or something. So why wouldn't black people here in America adapt to the rules that America has taught them? It only makes sense. You understand? So you can't fault a young brother for being a drug dealer or a crip or a blood. You understand? Or a GD or a vice lord. You can't fault a young brother for joining the gang because this is what America has taught him. But what you could do is you could lift up your voice and show our brothers and sisters like, nah, brother, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I understand this is what you know. I understand this is what you have been taught, but I'm trying to show you a better way in order to preserve your life so you can do it for the next generation that come up under you. That's what Commander General Yohana had did. He didn't come out on the street corner and said, you niggas is dying because y'all niggas deserve to die. He ain't say that. He told him, he stood on the street corner, told that brother, look, man, I don't know you from a can of paint, but I'm not going to let nobody sell you crack. You know why? Because you a black man like me and you are worth something. That's love for the children of Israel. That's not being a coward. That's standing up to the oppression that blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians suffer in this empire and giving you the remedy. You understand? So like, matter of fact, you get Zephaniah 2:1. Alina, it's like you. So like you. What I want, Zephaniah 2:1. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. You understand? And you can't gather together with niggas who hate each other. You can't gather together if our people don't come together on one accord. You can't gather together if you got one Israelite group preaching love for the children of Israel, making sure the homeless get fed. You understand? Taking care of people's rent, making sure brothers and sisters have somewhere to live. You can't have that and then have another fake Israelite group that tells you, oh, you can't have a woman if you don't have a job. Oh, we don't feed the homeless in here. How the hell we gonna come together? If you don't like, and it's crazy, like you niggas is worse. You niggas is worse than the goddamn oppressor himself. Nigga, the oppressor at least give niggas food stamps. You niggas won't even, y'all won't make sandwiches and give it to the public. Come on, man. You niggas is cowards. You niggas won't even stand up to the oppression that's being committed against your own people by your goddamn enemy. And you niggas the police. Matter of fact, a black man who is a police officer and understands that him being a police officer is adding on to the oppression of black people, but he doesn't leave the force. You a goddamn coward, Nate. You understand? A black man that is a police officer that puts false charges on brothers knowingly, you understand, and still push for brothers to stay in prison, knowing damn well that they innocent. You a goddamn coward, Nate. A nigga that will tell you we don't use that funny Hebrew, that throw away the Lashon Kodash, when that's the holy tongue that the Lord gave the children of Israel, right? Nigga asked me, What does it benefit you to read and speak and teach Hebrew? What do it benefit me? It benefits me in this, just like it benefits all of the children of Israel. I know my culture. If I know the Lashwan Quadash, I know I'm not a drug dealer. I know I'm not supposed to be a goddamn pimp. I know I'm not supposed to be a fucking police officer because my culture is Hebrew. I know damn well that I'm not supposed to be in Esau's military. You understand? Like the Lashwan Quadash is okay. Chinese people speak Chinese. Korean people speak Korean. You understand? If you're a Caucasian man from France, you speak French. If you're from Italy, you speak Italian. You understand? Arabic speak Arabic. East Indians speak whatever the hell language they speak, Punjabi or whatever the hell it's called. You understand? Well, what do black people speak? You understand? We speak English. What do Latinos speak? They speak Spanish. Why is that? Because we don't know our culture. Because a Spanish conquistador, you understand, came over here and conquered the natives and the Latinos. The British did the same thing to you so-called black people. The French did it to the Haitians. You understand? And now we've adapted ourselves to their culture so that we speak what they speak. Now we live how they live. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is plain and simple as I can get. English is a white man's language, right? If I think that I'm supposed to be speaking English, or if I don't look towards my native tongue and my culture, I'm gonna do what the same people that speak English do. And you know what the English did? They sold drugs. They was pimps. They was rapists. They was robbers. They was murderers. They was Christians. They was Catholics. You know what niggas did that spoke Hebrew? The righteous niggas, of course. They studied this Bible. They fought wars against the Greeks and its Apocrypha. They're not allowed to sell drugs. They're not allowed to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They celebrate Passover, the Day of Atonement. They celebrate the Feast of Hanukkah, which is a glorious feast. You understand? That commemorates us defeating the Greeks. Our culture, Hebrew being a part of it, the benefit in learning and speaking Hebrew is understanding that these niggas that spoke this crazy foreign language, a lot of people think it is, these niggas was righteous. They wasn't drug dealers. They wasn't in gangs. They didn't prostitute their women out. They didn't sleep with other men's women either. This was a nation of holy and righteous people that had the one being that created heaven and earth on their side when they did right and protected them from all other cultures coming in and making a mockery out of the people, making millions and billions of dollars off of the people. You understand? And most of all, these niggas that spoke Hebrew, they were no cowards. Let's get into it, man. Let's go to the Apocrypha. You understand? Matter of fact, Salaki, let's go to the book of Nehemiah, the 13th chapter. These is Hebrew speaking niggas, mind you. That's why that Lashwan Kodash class is so goddamn important. You understand? These Hebrew speaking niggas. These righteous Hebrew speaking niggas, man. Boy, I tell you, this is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13 and verse 1. On that day, they read in the book of Moses in the audience of the people, and therein was found written that the Ammonite and the Moabite should not come into the congregation of God forever. A Hebrew speaking nigga, he ain't dealing with no Asian woman. He ain't dealing with no heathen woman, period. You should never come into the congregation of the Lord. The congregation of the Lord is the people of the Lord. You understand? You can't come and mingle and mix with us. You understand? Reading on. Forever. Verse 2. Because they met not the children of Israel with bread and with water, but hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our God turned the cursing into a blessing. And you can read about this in the book of Genesis. You understand? These guys, I believe, I want to say Genesis like the 17th chapter or something like that, or the 16th chapter. Don't quote me on that. But these heathens hated us. You understand? Or Salaki, not Genesis the 17th chapter, but I believe it was the book of Leviticus. Don't quote me on it though. Salakia. Ain't studied in a minute. Verse 3. Now it came to pass when they had heard the law that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. You understand? So when we heard this law, we separated from Israel all of these goddamn heathens. You understand? Because brothers and sisters was having sex with heathens and bearing children with them. So when Nehemiah, him not being a coward, came back to restore the nation of Israel, to put everything in its proper place, he opened up the book of the law and made these brothers and sisters remember, nigga, we got an oath to keep up. We took an oath to be the Lord's people. He took an oath to be our power, and we got to do exactly what the hell he says, because he's came through on his end of the deal. And if we keep effing up, he gonna really come through on the end of his deal. And what the end of his deal said was, you don't follow me, nigga, you die. You understand? Reading on, verse 4. And before this, Eliashib the priest, having the oversight of the chamber of the house of our God, was allied unto Tobiah. Tobiah was a goddamn heathen. You understand? I believe Tobiah was, so like we might get exactly who he was, but he was either a Philistine or an Ammonite, something like that. But he was a heathen. You understand? And Eliashib the priest, he was cool with Tobiah. When it said he was allied with him, meaning that was his partner, that was his friend. And look what this wicked bastard Eliashib did. And he had prepared for him a great chamber. Understand? He prepared for him a great chamber. He prepared for him a big ass room. Watch this. Wherefore time they laid the meat offerings, the frankincense, and the vessels and the tithes of corn, the new wine, and the oil, which was commanded to be given to the Levites and the singers and the porters and the offerings of the priests. Man, this wicked ass nigga Eliashib, not only did he give him a big chamber in the temple, he gave him the goddamn room. This was basically the treasury room. This is where the tithes and the meat offerings came to the priests, the Levites, because back in those times we had to pay 10% as of right now. You understand? We still got to pay 10% of everything we own, but back in those times we had to pay 10% to the Levites in order to keep them fed. You understand? Because they were not they wasn't herdsmen. They didn't go out and make money off of working and doing manual labor. Their work was minister unto the Lord. You understand? Settling disputes, things of that nature. You understand? So the children of Israel, we were required to sustain the Levites. You understand? Because they was doing so much of a great service to us. You understand? We had to make sure that these high and noble men were always fed and well taken care of. And this wicked ass nigga Eliashib, he gave this goddamn heathen the chamber where all of they treasury was, You understand? For him to have to his own self. All right. Verse 6. But in all this time was not I at Jerusalem, for in the 32nd year of Artaxerxes, king of Babylon, came I unto the king, and after certain days obtained I leave of the king. You understand? So this is during the time of us being in captivity to the Babylonians. And Nehemiah, he was basically a officer of the king of Babylon. You understand? And he eventually was able to leave from serving the king of Babylon and came back. You understand? And seeing how wicked Jerusalem was, right? Verse 7. And I came to Jerusalem and understood of the evil that Eliashib did for Tobiah, and preparing him a chamber in the courts of the house of God. You understand? So when he came back, he seen his wicked ass nigga. Bro, man, what the fuck going on? Excuse my French. Man, how the hell is this damn heathen in the house of God? He got his own room here? Man, this nigga Eliashib, boy, you tripping. Verse 8. And it grieved me sore. Therefore I cast forth all the household stuff of Tobiah out of the chamber. Then I commanded, and they cleansed the chambers. And thither brought I again the vessels of the house of God with the meat offering and the frankincense. This is no coward right here. Nehemiah, he came back tripping. Man, look, get this dude shit up out of here, man. Y'all clean this chamber up, bro. Hey, bro, you got to cut, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he came back like, bro, get up out of here. What is you doing here? You know what I'm saying? Had him cleansed it, threw all his shit out. Like, bro, go on, get up out of here, man. Verse 10. And I perceived that the portions of the Levites had not been given them, for the Levites and the singers that did the work were fled, everyone to his field. So he like, hold on. Y'all done let this heathen nigga come up in here and have his own goddamn house, so like his own room in the temple of the Lord, and y'all ain't been paying the Levites. Nehemiah came to correct this. You understand? Then contested I with the rulers and said, why is the house of God forsaken? And I gathered them together and sent them in their place and set them in their place. So he went to go holler at the chief rulers. Like, bro, what is y'all doing? Like, why are y'all forsaking the house of the Lord? Why are y'all doing all of this wicked shit in here? He went to go get the Levites and brought them back to the temple. Like, nah, bro, y'all, this is where y'all supposed to be at, man. We're going to make sure y'all get what y'all need, bro. Y'all go ahead and keep running stuff how it's supposed to be ran. You understand? Nehemiah is correcting the temple. You understand? Salakia. Verse 12. Then brought all Judah the tithe of corn and the new wine and the oil into the treasuries. And I made treasurers over the treasuries, Shelemiah the priest, and Zadok the scribe, and of the Levites, Pedaiah, and next to them was Hanan, the son of Zakur, the son of Mattaniah, for they were counted faithful, and their office was to distribute Salakia unto their brethren. Remember me, O my God, concerning this, and wipe not out my good deeds that I have done for the house of my God, and for the offices thereof. You understand? So Nehemiah, he came back to correct everything. You understand? Salakia. Verse 15. In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheaves, and lading asses, as also wine grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals. So on the Sabbath, he see these niggas continuing to run businesses. Like, what? Y'all got niggas working for y'all on the Sabbath? Oh, y'all niggas tripping. Because the Sabbath is a day of rest. And it's not just a day of rest. The Sabbath was made for the employers to give the employees a day off. That's what the Sabbath is about. You understand? The Sabbath is for you to not oppress your own people and having them working for you every goddamn day, because we used to work every damn day for the Egyptians when we was in Egypt. That's why the Lord said, keep the Sabbath holy. You understand? Meaning, don't oppress your people by keeping them working every goddamn day. On this Sabbath day, on Saturday, the seventh day, you have to cease from making your employees work. Your goddamn donkey can't even work for you on the Sabbath day. That's how righteous the Lord is. You understand? But Nehemiah is seeing these niggas profaning the Sabbath day by keeping a business going and making their brothers and sisters work for them on the Sabbath. Verse 16. There dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which bought fish and all manner of ware, and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem. Then I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do, and profane the Sabbath? Did not your fathers thus, and did not our God bring all this evil upon us and upon this city? Yet ye bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath. So he correcting it, like, bro, what is you niggas doing? Didn't y'all fathers do this? Nigga, this is why we went into captivity to the Babylonians. Because niggas been doing this wicked shit. Come on, man. Y'all got to get it together. This is what Nehemiah is saying. You understand? Verse 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. So the merchants and sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. You understand? So he got at the heathens like, look, bro, why is y'all over here during the Sabbath day, bro? So y'all can come make money off of us. Look, I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas again, bro. He said, I'm gonna lay hands on you. Meaning, I'm finna put these hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he basically like, bro, I'm finna beat one of you niggas up if y'all keep coming over here on a Sabbath day, bro. Get up out of here, bro. And then they stop coming. This is the spirit of not being a coward. You understand? Salakia. Verse 23. Oh, Salakia, verse 22. And I commanded the Levites that they should cleanse themselves, and that they should come and keep the gates to sanctify the Sabbath day. Remember me, O my God, concerning this also, and spare me according to the greatness of thy mercy. Verse 23. In those days also I saw Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab. So he's seeing all of this wicked stuff. On top of that, you got niggas marrying Asian women. You got niggas marrying Chinese women, Japanese women, Cantonese women. You understand? Whatever type of Asian tribe you could think of. These niggas is marrying them these days. You understand? Tiger Woods' daddy, all up and through these scriptures, marrying a goddamn heathen woman. All right. And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by God, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. So look, he said he contended with them, meaning he flashed on them. He checking niggas like, bro, how's you sleeping with this broad? You know what I'm saying? And he plucked out their hair. He was pulling out niggas' hair. You understand? And made them swear that they shouldn't give their sons to their daughters to their sons, vice versa, or don't take them for themselves. Mind you, they're reading the law of Moses. Reading on. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was so beloved of his God. And God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. That's a cut for you Sakari niggas. Oh, it ain't in the law that we can't sleep with heathen women. What is you talking about, man? Nehemiah just said that Solomon sinned against God by sleeping with other women from different nations. He said it was a sin. The sin is the transgression of the law, right? So it's a goddamn sin to have a fucking Asian woman. Excuse my French. It's a goddamn sin to lay down with some East Indian or some smelly Arab or some overgrown Polynesian, Tongan, Samoan. That's a goddamn sin. It's a sin to sleep with a goddamn Caucasian woman. That is a sin according to the Bible. I'm gonna read that again. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, to transgress against our God in marrying strange wives? He said, nigga, it's a transgression to marry these strange goddamn women. You Sakari niggas is wicked as hell. And you IUIC niggas is wicked as hell too. Cause I seen a nigga give a breakdown on marrying heathen women. You understand? When somebody asked them, I forget what scripture they asked them about, but they basically said it was okay for us to marry heathen women when that's a goddamn lie. You understand? And Ruth was not no goddamn Moabite. You understand? I believe she was probably from the tribe of Zebulun. You understand? But she was not a goddamn Moabite because Boaz would have been killed for marrying her. And furthermore, Ruth would have not followed the custom, the law, in marrying her husband's next to kin because she didn't have any children and she wasn't a goddamn Israelite. You niggas is wicked as hell, man. Salakia. And one of the sons of Joiada, the son of Eliashib, the high priest, was son-in-law to Sanballat, the Horonite. Therefore, I chased him from me. So the grandson of Eliashib, this same wicked ass nigga who let this heathen be in our temple, you understand, and sleep in the chambers of the treasury. This nigga, his father, I believe that's a Hamite, a Horonite. You understand? Therefore, I chased him from me. Remember them, oh my God, because they have defiled the priesthood and the covenant of the priesthood and of the Levites. Thus cleansed I them from all strangers and appointed the wards of the priests and the Levites, everyone in his business, and for the wood offering at times appointed, and for the first fruits. Remember me, oh my God, for good. You understand? This brother Nehemiah had good courage. You understand? This brother was no coward. Salaki. Salaki. It's a pet peeve of mine. If you know me, I hate listening to kids scream. Salaki. Yeah. So I get technical differences. If y'all about y'all can hear put a chat. Can y'all hear me? So I get bear with me. I'm on sorry. But Salak here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop back. Let's go to the matter of fact. See, let's go to the book review. Book that third chapter. Book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold, whose height was score cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Duru in the province of Babylon. Now, during this time, this is once again the time of us being in captivity to the Babylonians, right? Nebuchadnezzar, the king, right? Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, sent together to like gather the prince, the governor, and the captains, the judges, the treasurer, the council, the sheriff, and all the rulers of the province to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. The princes, governors, captains, judges, treasurers, counselors, sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up, and stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then in cried to you is commanded, O people, nations, and lands, that at what time ye hear the sound of the flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, myrrh, and all kinds of music, ye fall down, worship golden that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. So Nebuchadnezzar he made it of gold and made it free. And everybody has to bow down and worship this image when they hear all of these instruments of music. Right? Verse 6. And whoso fell of not down, of not, excuse me, and worship shall the hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. Therefore, at that time, when all the people heard the corn, flute, harp, wood, psaltery, all kinds of music, all the people, the nation, and the language fell down to worship the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Verse 8. Wherefore, at the time certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews, they spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, harp, foot, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all music fall down to worship the golden image. And whosoever faileth not, like it, fall not down and worship that he should be to the midst of a burning fiery. There are certain Jews whom thou hast over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men have not regarded thee, to serve not thy gods, worship the image thou hast. So these brothers, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, King Nebuchadnezzar knows very well. He set over affairs in third province. And these challenges came to the king like, look, this nigga's not down to, you understand? And it's a, if you don't back down to this image, when you hear this music, then you're gonna put in fiery to die. You understand? And these brothers, not being cowards, understand that they serve the Lord. They refuse to bow down to this image. You understand? It's a lot. Verse 13. Then Nebuchadnezzar and his commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego that they brought these men before the king. So Nebuchadnezzar, he hot. He on fire. He's steaming. You know what I'm saying? Verse 14. And Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto him, is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not serve my God, nor worship the golden which I set up. Now ye be ready that at one time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harps, wood, psalm, dulcimer, and all kinds of music. Ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that will deliver you out of my hands? Verse 6. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to execute in this manner. They like, bruh, we ain't careful to answer you in this manner. We not, what's the word for? We're not careful how we answer you. We not finna bag. You understand? We're not finna soft spoken and how to answer on this matter. You understand? These brothers got integrity. They like we basically we're going to answer you matter of factly on this. You understand? Verse 17. If it be so, our God we is able to deliver us from the fiery furnace. He will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. So they like, look, bro, this fiery furnace that we're talking about, nigga, our God is going to deliver us. You understand? Verse 18. But if be it known unto thee, O king, that we would not serve thy God, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. These was no coward. They like, we know you put us burning. We understand this, but our God is going to deliver us out of your hand because we ain't scared of the fiery furnace. We fear our power. You understand? And we ain't down to golden. The like. Matter of fact, we get a precept. Proverbs 9 and 5. Book Proverbs 29 and verse 25. The fear of man is a snare. When you fear men, this is this is how that's to you. When you fear men, when you feel oppressed, you understand? When you fear them, that can kill the you understand, but can't kill their soul. All right, read on. But who put it trust and shall safe. Shaq, Shaq, they go good nurture fully. They didn't never and Kyrie. They feared the Lord. You understand? And they was let's get the story. Okay? I'm gonna get down. Verse 19. Then was Ezra fury, fury, and the his village tempted the Shaq Abednego. Therefore, faith commanded that he furnace 17 times and it once heated. So he was so mad at three brothers. He told him, "Oh, he furnace 7 hotter than ever been before." Because these are gonna be my okay. That's some niggas. There, verse 4. And he commanded the mighty that were in the army times track and machine and to the son of his him. I text the water. It was so different. I ain't gonna see. Can y'all hear me a little bit better? If y'all get better, put it on the chat. But for all, like, I want to class on this is important. All of them sat right back in the window. They kept integrity. The Lord with them, and eventually the Lord saved this furnace, and the men actually put them burned up fiery. They actually lost their Lord is free. Understand? That means showing a lot of technical. Y'all by brother, y'all was make sure you comment, man.